We are letting AI intelligence control my day in Walt Disney World. I'm gonna give it a prompt and we're gonna have to follow that from the first sentence to the end, and hopefully they do a good job. Hello, I hope you're doing good today. So I am alone, none of my friends wanna hang out with me, and I'm thinking about going to Walt Disney World for my YouTube vlog. I need you to make me an agenda, 3 things in one park, or maybe even a resort. We've been given 2 options. Epcot Chill Solo Challenge Day. Option 2, Resort Exploration Day, Disney's Polynesian Village. A solo escape to Disney's most relaxing resort. Take the monorail to Poly. I'm liking option 2 though. Also, it's important to state this. I know there's a lot of people who don't like AI. I know my friend Matt absolutely hates AI for a ton of reasons, including like stealing artist art. The only issue is that AI is literally at the center of the US's economic structure right now. We are putting so much money every day into AI becoming more. They're hoping that AI becomes truly sentient and can be on their own. So in the next 2 to 3 years, this AI bubble that America has put us into is either gonna pop and we're gonna lose a lot of money, or it's gonna work out and we're gonna make a lot of money in all the stocks and all that jazz in your 401ks, and then AI will probably just take over. And so anyway, we're screwed regardless. I just figured AI is not going anywhere, so why don't we use it in a fun, harmless way, like helping JoJo not be lonely. Also, this isn't really AI, but it is kind of crazy how much I'm letting technology just control me today, which I don't like. I'm a very individualistic person who can think for himself, but my car is driving me to Walt Disney World right now. So this is getting a little too cyberpunky for me already. Walt Disney World, the most magical place on Earth. And here we are approaching the Magic Kingdom. Right away, some of my Disney fans might be noticing, JoJo, you're not the Polynesian. You're in Magic Kingdom parking lot. I thought you were going to a resort. I am. See, with ChatGPT, first thing it told me to do is take the monorail to the Poly. Film the monorail ride. Nice transitions and intro shots. Normally, I would go to the Polynesian and just park there. Now, there's a couple ways you can park there. You can get a reservation, or depending on the day, you can just tell them, hey, I want to go to the bar. But because someone is telling me what to do, we are parking at Magic Kingdom, taking the TTC over to the Polynesian. This is kind of fun though, I make all these vlogs on my own. I decide what to do every day. I don't have a boss, so this is the first time in a long time where I feel like someone is telling me what to do. Now, right away, I can already tell that ChatGPT/AI has become a lot stronger over the last 1.5 years because it's giving me a freaking time. It actually realized how long it would take for me to get here from my home. So right now I'm in the arrival and exploration part, 3:45 to 4:15. It's 3:52. I'll probably end up at the Polynesian around 4:15, which is scarily accurate. It's even telling me what to say. I don't necessarily need it to do that for me, but from the prompt I gave earlier, it literally thinks I'm just like a walking human with no brain. It literally says at some point, it says, set up your solo day moments. Clearly, I'm still gonna put my own individualistic spin to this, but it is very interesting to see how far this technology has come. And it's also kind of scary because with each passing day, this only gets better. And the more I think about it, the more I realize we've already had this technology implemented in the park for years now. The My Disney Experience app or any theme park app, it will give you wait times, it'll give you little guides on where you should go. Or it's like, we suggest that you get this restaurant now because this wait time is too high. The difference is that I'm just using this through AI. So I wouldn't be surprised if Disney and theme parks over the next couple of years start to implement more AI technology to help cater to the guests' experience. The even crazier part is that there's a nice little walkway straight to the Polynesian, which would probably save me some time. Hello, how you doing? What's up, what's up, what's up? Always making new friends. What's your names?
I'm Grace.
And?
I'm Sheila.
We went to the same college?
You did, University of Scranton.
I graduated a year before you. That's
Yes.
crazy. So we definitely crossed paths.
100%.
Did you ever hit the hill section?
Of course. Clay.
Clay!
You got it when you're in Scranton.
Yeah, oh gosh. I used to live there once in a blue moon.
Jojo, weren't you on the dance team?
UBC, yes, Urban Beats.
We used to love when you did the dances. You did circles.
Oh,
like
yeah, in the
backwards
parks. Oh, yeah, God, oh, gosh. Yeah, when I just randomly embarrass myself in front of people. That's awesome.
Making Scranton Beats proud.
Yeah, well, it's true. We'll have to do that one day again soon. Wait, that's so crazy. I would have not ran into them if I didn't listen to ChatGPT. So that's a +1 for AI. Also, stay until the end of the video. I'll give you my review of the day and how I felt about letting technology just completely take over. So anyway, as I was saying, there's a walkway straight to the Polynesian. I could have been there by now, but instead, we're hitting the resort monorail. This monorail would bring us straight to Magic Kingdom. There it is, right behind us, and bam. But right now, we're headed over to resort hotels. There's very seldom times when I actually start my day by going to the resort hotel monorail. Normally, I take the resort hotel monorail home to get to a resort or the TTC. Also, that family was really sweet, but the mom said, you look a lot cuter in person. I don't know if that's like a plus on a plus. Do I not look cute in the videos? Now I'm gonna be thinking about that all day. Side note, it's a freaking beautiful day outside. It's actually kind of hot. It's giving summer vibes. Definitely not fall vibes, but that's Orlando for you. Task 1 complete. We're on the monorail headed to the Polynesian. I actually have not read what ChatGPT wants me to do, so hopefully it's something fun. The idea of a Dole Whip sounds good. What's really cool, I just ran into another content creator. So it's just crazy how much coincidences are happening. Okay, so walk into the park, maybe a short interaction with a cast member for warmth, set up your solo day moment. I guess I set it up. Okay, so ChatGPT says, show details, tropical plants, gift shop, tiki statues. This AI has been studying Disney vloggers. It's funny because this is like very natural stuff to do, but they are kind of hitting it on the head. I actually have not looked at this gift store during the Halloween season yet, so we have some Halloween merch. It's crazy to think that Halloween's gonna be here in 2 weeks, and for me, that means Halloween is over in 2 weeks. I know some people actually just celebrate on Halloween, but for me, this is like a celebration that happened for 2 months. Oh gosh, look at this. We got some Christmas merchandise already in the stores. I'm not ready for Christmas yet. I feel like my Christmas last year was very fun. We were on the Treasure, very emotional. I was in a very different place in my life. So this year it's gonna be a little different, hopefully not difficult. We've been vibing recently. Oh yeah, look at this. This entranceway is under construction. Please enter and exit through doors to the right. Oh wow, there's a lot of construction going on right now. What I appreciate about ChatGPT is that it's giving me the option. We can do Pineapple Lani or Captain Cook's. Captain Cook's would have like some cheaper food. You know, you can get the pulled pork nachos, which is a menu item, one of my favorite, or the meatballs, 10 to 15, affordable Disney food that feels like a getaway. Yeah, well, I already had lunch and I'm not hungry, so it's time for a little snack. I'm actually really excited about this because I don't think I've ever ordered a classic Dole Whip from this place. The only time I come around this corner is during 626 Day because they have like a special stitch Dole Whip and then the line's usually like out the door. But today, there's no one, so we're gonna get the classic Dole Whip. If it was up to me, I'd be getting the Mickey Pumpkin Soft Serve, but we gotta get the classic. But this is cool for Halloween, pumpkin spice flavored soft serve and coconut with caramel drizzle and graham cracker crumbs. Gosh darn, it's okay. We're listening to ChatGPT. Looks good. So that's 3 points to ChatGPT. I have to give my ChatGPT a name because I know my friend Adonde has a name. I think he just calls it Robot or something. But we ran into a cute family from Scranton. I ran into 2 other content creators who are celebrating their 1-year anniversary of becoming friends. And now, we get some Dole Whip. Now before we eat, there's one thing we need to do. ChatGPT wanted me to get a close-up of the swirl. I will say it's a little tipsy-turvy right now. It's gonna melt if I don't eat this soon. And you know what's crazy? We started today being a little emotional, being a little alone, stuck in the house, and now we made already like 4 new friends, and I'm eating ice cream. Ooh, it's good. I mean, it's regular Dole Whip. I haven't had Dole Whip in probably 4 or 5, 6 months. I do wish I can give some to someone. That's one downside of AI technology. It's just a robot. It's just a bunch of codes. Don't tell them I said that. And I definitely will not be able to eat this all by myself. Like, I'm not even hungry right now, but I'm just eating it because it's good. That's when you know something is good. For a review, when it comes with me, the one thing that's kind of crazy is that in the talking points section, it says reflect on the solo vibes. I already did that. Like, isn't that kind of weird? It gave me a script and I'm kind of following it by accident. Mention this. This is a good break from the parks, which it is. I mean, especially on a solo day, it's nice to just relax and enjoy the resort amenities, even though you're not staying here. Maybe tease. I've got a little surprise later. I actually do have a surprise later. Well, other than my review of this, if you stay until the end of the vlog, I do have a pretty cool announcement, and it has to do with Disney and my family. Maybe this is a little bit of like a negative side to AI, and by negative I mean it's messing up. It's saying from 4:45 to 5:45, do a lagoon walk and relaxation. It's 4:24 right now. I don't think I'm gonna be here for another 20 minutes, so we might get a little ahead of schedule. I like to move quick. Also, I got to get out of this area. They're doing a lot of construction. The drill is kind of messing with my vibes. I actually just thought of a really fun idea. A game, one could say, that you and I, the viewer, can play. For the rest of this vlog, I'm just gonna be treating it like a regular vlog with AI controlling my day. But every now and then, I'm gonna throw in some sentences or maybe some shots, even B-roll, that may or may not be curated by AI. In the sense of like, it told me to say that. So like, for example, it tells me, it says, sometimes Disney magic isn't about rides, it's about peace like this. So like, if you guys can decipher that that was AI and not me, you gotta let me know down below. Let's see how many of them you can get right. Now, if I was trying to book the Polynesian on the My Disney Experience app, it would definitely tell me that there is construction going on right now. Also, nobody's in the water over there. I don't know why. Usually if no one's in the water, it means there's lightning in the area, but I really don't think there's lightning in the area. And the kids are still playing over there. So maybe they're just doing a reset or cleaning the pool. It's actually kind of weird. I don't know why no one's in the pool right now. It's time for our lagoon walk and relaxation. Walk down to the beach path. Show Seven Seas Lagoon, the bungalows, and the new island tower construction. Okay, so that's a flaw. The new island tower is not under construction anymore. It definitely is very nice out. I have yet to stay in those freaking bungalows. We were supposed to stay in one for July 4th, I believe 2 years ago. And I'll give you a little update about that. I had a friend who lied to me, or maybe he messed up. I still don't know the details, but basically he said, hey, I have a reservation for the bungalows. So my friend and I came all ready to do a stay here on July 4th. I thought it was insane that he got a reservation during July 4th, which, you know, fireworks, it would have been amazing. And he kept making up all these different excuses saying, oh, it's not ready, we lost the email, they moved us into a different resort. It was a very annoying day, to say the least. And, you know, I don't hold anything against that person. I think they were just trying to make the best out of a bad situation. Whether or not they were lying, I'm not too sure. But yeah, this is cool. I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily ChatGPT. I love going to the parks with friends, and I love when they have an agenda, so I can just kind of tag along. Personally, for me, I would have never thought to come to the Polynesian today to get a Dole Whip and kind of just relax and feel the air between my toes. Yeah, it wanted me to show off the construction of the new tower, but it's been built. It is kind of crazy to think how much time I've spent in Walt Disney World over the last 5 to 6 years. So that's why every now and then having someone else tell me what to do is nice, because we've done a lot. This building right here is actually concierge. You can see Moana in there. My friends from Scranton were staying here, I think now 2.5, 3 years ago, and I was able to join their family and just enjoy the benefits. And the benefits include like endless soda, free food and snacks. There's a ton of beer and alcohol and wine you can get up there. And we had a great view of the fireworks from one of these rooms up there. But yeah, this is nice. Normally I'm not around here unless it's like fireworks time. So when there's no one here, it's actually pretty nice. Very peaceful. Now that I'm walking around here and I have time to think, I'm starting to think of a lot of memories I've had around here, which are all good, but some of them can make me a little bit emotional. ChatGPT is gonna make me cry. Not really. But let's get a close look at the bungalows real quick. A lot of people know about this spot now, so it's not really a secret. But if you're ever trying to watch the fireworks and you can't get into the parks, or you're on the college program and you can't get into the parks for another week, this area right here is lovely. I wouldn't recommend coming up here on like a holiday because everyone tries to come up here during the holidays. But if you're just here on a regular park evening, this is a lovely spot to watch the fireworks because they all explode right in front of you. Especially right now with the Halloween fireworks, which go really wide to the right and left. You can see everything from here. I could be wrong about this, but I believe they play the music. Bora Bora bungalows. You scan your card right there and that gives you access to go in. I haven't walked over here in a minute. You can sleep about 5 to 8 people in these. I mean, like 8 gets a little crowded, even 5, but I believe there's 2 bedrooms, there's a living room, there's like a little bathtub outside. People call it a hot tub, but the one time I visited this spot because my friend was celebrating her wedding, the water was cold. They are making other bungalows on the opposite side of Seven Seas Lagoon, like literally all the way in the distance. That's not gonna come out for another year or 2. These are very, very nice. And I know one day I will be staying in one of these. Disney's not going anywhere. I know for sure I'm not going anywhere, God forbid, knock on wood. I love them. We have to do a good celebration. I have a couple of celebrations in my head I can think of. Should I ask ChatGPT? I was joking, by the way. Yeah, the walkway from the actual TTC parking is right at the end of that red building over there. So look at the water ripples catching the golden light. How relaxing. And this is the ferry boat station, which brings you to the Magic Kingdom. It's crazy how many people aren't here right now. This is very, very nice. I can't help but tell you this. ChatGPT said, film cinematic B-roll. Feet walking through sand, breeze in palm trees, monorail gliding by. Optional B-roll sequence, kids playing in the sand from a respectful distance. That's interesting that it puts the respectful distance in like parentheses. Because obviously it's frowned upon to like just straight up record a kid. But yeah, if you're filming the beach and you can see a kid in the distance, like you can't verify who it is, but you see that it's happening. So it's very interesting that it pointed that out. I like this one too. It's crazy that they add this as an optional method. Grab a drink from Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace. Mocktail works too because it knows that not everyone drinks alcohol. Now, because this is an optional task, I am gonna grab a mocktail, but I figured let's go to the new bar by the Polynesian Tower. This is interesting. So I realized I am ahead of schedule and there's not too much left that ChatGPT wants me to do. Like I just know the area. I can get this done pretty quickly. I don't want my day to be over yet. So I said, give me one more prompt after Lagoon Walk and relaxation because I'm a little bit ahead of schedule. And then ChatGPT said, got you. Here's a natural segment you can film right after your Lagoon Walk and relaxation moment that keeps the vlog flowing and adds a little surprise energy before your outro. Hidden lounge break and unexpected find. It basically just says start walking to the bar, capture the atmosphere, order a small drink or mocktail, do a quick taste test or reaction. But how weird is that? Because not even like 3 minutes ago, I told you guys that I'm gonna do the optional quest and get a mocktail from a bar. So, is ChatGPT learning from my behaviors at all? Who knows? This wasn't on my plan, but that's the beauty of a solo Disney afternoon. No schedule, just vibes. Okay, that was ChatGPT, sorry. If I didn't laugh or be a little goofy, I feel like I could have sold that. But the vibes part definitely sounds like me, because I say vibe a lot. You guys have called me out on it. This is definitely relaxing. I know it said a relaxing day at Polynesian, but I didn't really put that 2 and 2 together. I am relaxed right now. I'm almost a little too relaxed. Like, it's putting me like in an uneasy state because I was just stressing about so much stuff. And now I'm just hearing this nice music. I'm seeing the pool, everyone's just drinking. It makes me want to do 2 things. 1, go into the pool, and 2, actually have someone here with me who I can enjoy this with. I mean, I'm here with you guys though, so I don't feel like sad or alone. But it's interesting how AI has replaced companionship for some people in certain situations. Not me, not yet at least. So let's get a mocktail at the Walulu Bar and Grill. Hey, how you doing? Good. Do you have any other zero proof cocktails or something that you could recommend outside of pina colada?
Zero proof, no.
Zero proof, no?
No alcoholic, you can do a mojito, a no-hito.
Okay,
Mojito without
let's try a mojito. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, this is very nice. I mean, I've been to this place before, but just it's right next to the water. You get that breeze. There's a nice little pillow right here, which is like tied to the seat, so it's like cushioning my lumbar. The only zero proof cocktail they have on the menu is a zero proof pina colada, which has coconut cream and Dole Whip pineapple juice. We just had a Dole Whip. I think that'd be a little too much of that. So they didn't really have that many other options. Oh wait, they have a iced hibiscus tea. Oh wait. Gosh darn. Man, she already gave me the no-hito, which is a mojito without the alcohol. But they do have iced hibiscus tea and a yuzu oolong tea lemonade. I think she's already making it. She's too good at her job, so oh well. I've never had a no mojito before, or no-hito. I've had a mojito with zero sugar. So the cast member was very nice and let me change my drink order. I mean, the thing is, it'd be cool to have a no-hito, but at the same time, I like mojitos. I was like, I'll basically just enjoy it, but not really enjoy it. So now we're trying the yuzu oolong tea lemonade. Wow, now my napkin, it's so breezy. Look at this. Well, cheers, everybody. I do like me some lemonade, so. Ooh. It's good, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And it was only $5.99. That's a plus of mocktails. They're a lot cheaper than alcoholic drinks. Instead of spending $15, $16, how do I like this drink? It's a little bit more bitter than I thought, which is not a bad thing. Like, I feel like with lemonade, sometimes it's really sweet, but it's not sour. Does that make sense? It's weird. It's definitely not your regular lemonade, so. I haven't had anything like this before, so I'm glad I got it from here. It's not sour. It's sweet, but not super sweet, not overbearing. Not bad at all. Yeah, I like it. I feel like I should move over though. I just realized I'm splitting. I'm sitting between two chairs. I didn't mean to do that, so I'm gonna move over real quick just in case two people who are actually hanging out, not just by themselves, want to sit at the bar. You know, maybe it's a cute date or two best friends celebrating their friendship anniversary. Not me, not today. Not gonna lie, I had lunch about 3-4 hours ago and I'm already getting hungry. So like I could technically order something to eat, but I have so much food at home. So I'm trying to be a responsible adult and not spend money, especially if I'm by myself. Like, I'd rather save the money that I would spend at a resort or in a theme park with, you know, Matt or maybe a future dates. But let's be real, I'm not going on a date soon. Also, I'm not saying that because I'm like trying to make fun of a crappy situation. I just, one day, I plan to have a girlfriend I'm gonna marry. You know, I want to date to marry. So all these little single jokes I like to crack right now in the vlog, I'm not making those jokes out of pity or sadness. I just make the jokes when I can because my goal is the next time I get in a relationship, that's gonna be it, you know? So don't worry, I'm good, I swear. I don't mind being single. It's kind of fun. If I was in a relationship, I wouldn't be able to hang out with you guys. Well, I'd be able to hang out with you guys, but not hang out with ChatGPT. Okay, that's a lie. I definitely could be doing all this with a lovely, beautiful girlfriend, but whatever. All right, change the subject. I'm not gonna give the +1 to AI for this, but I'm gonna say a shout out to ChatGPT for getting me outside because honestly, I was going stir crazy by myself, and then I just realized that I don't need AI to get myself outside. Like, I already know that, but having AI was a good crutch for me to get outside. But since I've been out here, I've literally talked to so many people. I feel like I've had more interactions today than ever before. Like, the bartender was like, "Oh, have you been here before?" She thought I was like under 21 because I didn't order a drink, which is a great compliment. I'll take that. And then I was talking to the person next to me because I was telling the bartender, I was like, "Yeah, I didn't want an alcoholic drink. I usually try to save drinking for when I'm with people." And this random lady was just like, "You're not alone." And I was like, this is so sweet. Y'all are gonna make me cry. This has been such a enlightening day. Gosh, you know, anytime I'm down in the dumps, I'm always a little hesitant going to Disney because if I don't have like a content idea straight in my head, I kind of get stressed out. So that's why having AI was a good crutch today. But man, coming here really just, I don't know, it always brings up my spirit, which makes sense. It's how I started YouTube. It's why I bought a house in Orlando, Florida. Having Disney in my backyard is such a freaking clutch. Like, I'll never take that for granted. 5:45 to 6:20, sunset wrap up. It's 5:09. We're really ahead of schedule now. An hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours later, and I feel like I went on a mini vacation. Solo Disney days really remind you to slow down sometimes and take in what you have. Now, ChatGPT wants me to cover the sunset, but I'm gonna ask if it's okay if I change it up a little bit. I just had a friend text me who would actually love to hear about my adventure today for a lot of different reasons. Let me see. Hey, I have a question. I'm ahead of schedule. I know I'm supposed to be staying here until sunset, but my friend just texted me that he's in Epcot. Is it okay if instead of watching the sunset, I go over there and tell him about my day? Also, you can add one little prompt when it comes to talking to my friend because he's a big fan of you. I don't know how to turn on the setting where ChatGPT actually talks to you, but the bot said, absolutely, that's a perfect pivot. It keeps your vlog spontaneous and adds a nice real-life twist. Real-life twist, how crazy. Here's how to handle it smoothly so it feels intentional, not rushed. Okay, so the plan was to stay for sunset, but my friend just texted me. He's over at Epcot, so we're switching it up. That's the thing about solo days. They can turn social real quick. Oh my God. Like, that wasn't a bad line. That's something I wouldn't say. Because again, it kind of sounds cringy at the end, but B-roll, monorail pulling in, palm trees fading behind you, quick transition, shot of you, ticket tapping at Epcot. Sometimes I do film myself tapping into Epcot. Again, I find it very interesting that ChatGPT even knows that's a thing. So yeah, and then Epcot reunion and wrap up at 6. It's 5:13 right now. Let's head over there. Side note, the Polynesian is starting to actually get a little more busy because it's about to be dinner time. Freaking negative point for ChatGPT. I have to get back to my car. It's all the way at the Magic Kingdom. I thought I was parked here. It was gonna be a nice transition, get in my car, go to Epcot, but nope. I have to walk all the way back, and both ways are long. Either I just walk the path, or I get on the monorail and do a super long loop around the whole park. I don't know which one's faster. Don't leave without me, please. Oops. The first chance I have free will. I got into the wrong lot. This is for heroes only. We parked in villains. This one's emptying out now. Hopefully this one won't leave without me. That guy's shirt says Dole Whip Daddy. I love that. Quick establishing shot entering Epcot. Maybe Spaceship Earth in the background. I mean, that's like the easiest intro shot to any Epcot day. Spaceship Earth actually just reopened. It was down for refurbishment. ChatGPT said I'd get here 6 to 6:30. It's 5:52, so the timing isn't bad. Always running into familiar friends. What's your name?
Lily.
And?
Jasmine.
Good to see you, Jasmine. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
So we ran into y'all a while ago when Halloween was just starting, and now you're back celebrating Halloween.
Yes.
How's your day been?
Good.
Yeah?
It's been good so far.
What are you up to now?
Gonna go ride Soarin'.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you gotta ride it before they change it. Did you hear about that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Changing.
Also, nice drink. I'm jealous. One of these days, my friends who are in Epcot will be closer to me. They're always on the opposite end of World Showcase. We gotta go all the way over to France. I'm French, by the way. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six. Bonjour. Comme ci, comme ça. You know, I was going to go to the gym after my day, but with this extra inclusion, I've actually been doing so much walking. I wasn't expecting to do that. We've made it to France. This area is so beautiful, especially as the sun slowly starts to set. My friend is in line right now for Ratatouille, but funny enough, I actually just talked about this ride on my news vlog. If you haven't already, go check it out. It's like a new format I'm trying to do every now and then. It's like quick, low edited videos, but it's fun. You get to hear a little bit more about my personal life. I'm trying to do that semi-daily. Anyways, this ride is 3D, but very soon they're changing it to 2D. And I think that's great because I hate 3D glasses in general. And also, they're updating the Frozen ride in Norway. They're gonna upgrade the animatronics, and I really hope they do the same thing that they did in Tokyo and Hong Kong, where instead of like a screen, it's actual like moving faces. That'd be pretty cool. Right there.
Should I get closer to you?
No, you're perfect, right there.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
He's making me nervous. This is crazy.
Yo,
Hi.
good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
I made it. How you doing?
I'm glad you made it.
Yeah. It was a crazy day in Polynesian. I have to tell you all about it.
You went to Polynesian today?
Yeah.
To do what?
Well, remember that one time long ago we tried that thing in Springs?
Uh-huh.
So
you're gonna cut to it right here in the video?
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, guys. I'm with Adande, aka Susie. We're in Disney Springs today. We're letting AI, robots control our day. We're at the point in civilization where this can actually happen.
Wait, hold on. I only got like 10 more minutes here, so...
I mean, listen, the story can be created in like 10 seconds.
And we're back, okay.
Yeah, so it's fitting that at the end of my vlog, I get you in a little bit.
Are you doing another...
It did, all day, already.
AI decides your whole day?
All day.
So he used GPT.
Hey.
Are you being noticed right now?
Someone say hi. Yeah. To control my day. And at the end of the day, I asked nicely. I was like, hey, is it okay? I know I'm supposed to watch the sunset at Polynesian, but my friend is in Epcot. This wasn't on my plan, but that's the beauty of a solo Disney afternoon. No schedule, just vibes. That's what it said that.
That you had something coming up that wasn't on your plans?
Well, I told that I was like,
you're audible.
I was like, hey, like I already finished it. Can I move on?
Side questing.
Side questing.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Shout out ChatGPT. I'm glad we were able to get Adande in this. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead, like, subscribe, share, ring that bell.
Can we show them? I mean, it's her birthday.
Do you guys want to be on the vlog? Okay,
let's do it.
Let's say hi. Always making new friends.
Should I be the cameraman now so you can go talk to them?
Okay, yeah, sure. I started with this premonition. I'm like, I gotta get out of the house. I'm alone, blah, blah, blah. But I've seen so many people today, including you guys. What's your name?
I'm Kaylee.
It's her birthday, and?
Roman.
And they got to ride Ratatouille before it went 2D. Yes. So what are you doing for the rest of the evening?
We are going to explore the rest of Epcot.
Maybe you should ask ChatGPT. Anyways, if you couldn't tell, about 50% of that was orchestrated by ChatGPT. My thoughts about today. It was a lot of fun. It definitely put me in positions I would have never done if it was just me thinking for myself. Some of the things that it made me do were definitely not as efficient as it would be if I just wanted to go to the Polynesian. But because it was less efficient, I ran into a lot of new and old friends. I can definitely see the parasocial relationship that people might develop with ChatGPT, between AI and person. Because if you do live alone and you work at home and you don't have this awesome public place to just show out to, I can see how people might get lonely and develop a relationship with ChatGPT, with AI in general, because there's been lots of different stories covering that. So at the end of the day, my takeaway is that it's fun, and if used in the right situations, it could be a great tool to not only help you, but help the people around you. If you guys want to see more, we can literally teach it to tell us more about Disney and be more efficient, but that's a whole different video for a different day. I give my experience today, honestly, it would have been a 7 out of 10, but because of the people that it put me in front of, I give it a 9 out of 10. It was pretty dope. I had a great day. And I ran into that guy. This guy. Oh, hey. A crazy moment. These two have never been on Figment before.
Bro, I don't know.
What?
Is it worth going on?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
it's usually like a 60-minute wait. It's only 5 right now. Lead the way.
It's happening.
Fun fact, this ride vehicle is actually the same ride vehicle they use in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm pretty sure that's Cap.
No, look it up.
This ride vehicle?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Alright, that looks kind of familiar.
To our special drive-through open house.
How old is this ride?
Jenny.
It's up there. One spark of light, come on! Can light your fancy.
That's a no for me.
Your mind sees more than what your eyes see.
Your sense of sight can make your fancy.
You don't want to sing?
I just can't catch the rhythm,
Gotcha. Oh, look at that butterfly, guys. Use your imagination. Can you see the butterfly?
I see him.
Yeah, you keep looking at it. Keep looking at it.
Oh! Wait, how did they do that? Wait, no, for real.
It's your imagination.
But wait, no, for real, how did they do that? No, stop the ride. I need to know how they did that.
Woohoo! You win one cent!
Do you smell it?
Smells like weed.
You said it, Doc! Imagination is a blast!
Okay, calm down. the heli.